the final word.
Come on.
I'm used to you hit the button by now.
Oh, man. You know, I
tripping,
got...
man. You off your game, bro. Tripping.
The final word.
Oh my God. I don't
God.
think that was the right button, bro.
Yeah, that was.
That's what happened, man. When Stephen Jones said, "Yeah, we all in."
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have a culture problem.
Like,
yeah.
Swallowed up.
He swallowed up everything.
we got a lot to look forward when he takes over.
Oh man.
Oh my God, you got the LOL on this thing, man.
We don't got a culture problem. Are we good? Nothing
We
to see
good.
here.
We Gucci, man.
Everything
Cowboy.
is fine. No problems. Everything is fine. Yeah, we good. Oh
Man, we got a good coach. There you go.
man.
I want me some glory hole.
Yeah. I think whoever said that Jerry is not the problem is Steven. Shout out to them, man.
Yeah, because a lot of people say, man, when Jerry died, I'd be like,
Yeah, I used to be like that. I was actually the boo-boo the fool in 2016 when I wrote an article coming out of media school, and I was like, Stephen Jones, I love what he's doing. He's not just spending money. He's saving. I was all just jacked up. You feel me? And boy, boy, did you fool me. But I was gung-ho Cowboy guy until I got in media. Once I got in media, hold up.
Yeah.
you know too much. You know too much.
Know too much.
I know
know
stuff
too
now.
much.
I know stuff now. We ain't falling for it.
Yeah. Because see, I was, I know a lot of people want us to all be Goldilocks with the perfect porridge.
Yeah.
You got to be perfectly positive, perfectly objective, and sometimes perfectly negative. But days like this, don't try to make people positive. Just don't even try. Don't even try to do it today. No, it's all good, man. It's all good.
But I think that if enough bugs hit the windshield, it's gonna make the person stop his car and pull over.
I agree.
I ain't gonna buy that LVE.
I
That's the reason why we couldn't stop the run.
That law.
I feel you on that, Law.
And then we gotta preach linebacker.
Yeah, we gotta keep preaching
Jones ain't
linebacker.
listening to us. He got his own theory, bro.
What we got to do is get to those reporters, man, and let them, because Clarence was taking that strong fight with him with Dak Prescott contract.
Was he cooking today?
I mean, he was trying his best, man.
He was trying.
And then Gelkin comes in too, so I like Gelkin. I like John Machota in as well as Clarence.
Can I ask y'all something? Y'all are saying, here's my question to y'all. Y'all keep on saying Clarence and these guys. Why do we believe Stephen Jones is telling them the truth?
Facts. Well,
sometimes he tell the truth.
Yeah, it make them turn red though. Big game, they make them turn red. So when they turn red, it touch a nerve.
I'm gonna tell you when I think he tell the truth, big on the cool. This is
not
when
he
even
talks
cool.
About we ain't all in and we ain't spending no money. That's the truth. When he talks about salary cap, that's
also when he talk about injuries. He be dead on when he talk about them injuries. When he make them injury projections, he be like scientific. Like he predicted Damone Clark when we drafted him to the week. Yeah, he talked about Terrence Steele, so he had some good things to say today. It wasn't just all bad.
I love that positive in you.
Yeah. There you go. That's balance, man. That's a little balance, man.
I had to put a little sugar in that Kool-Aid. You feel me?
You got the spoon. I got the spoon over here.
The sugar.
My objective, my goal is to get Big Game James. Just take a sip, man. Just take
I'm not
a sip,
sipping no
man.
more. You wasting your
Just
time.
a sip, bro. I ain't trying to tell you
wasting
take a
your
go.
time, baby. Law, my dog, you wasting your time, bro. You really are. Don't even ask. I ain't doing it. So don't ask no more.
Man.
Come on, man. What about
Nope.
just roll one for me, then? Come on,
I ain't
man.
rolling nothing.
Roll with me one time. I know you ain't turning that one down. Come on, man.
You right. I ain't turning that down. That's what I want.
That's
We get it
all
on
I
that.
needed.
We do that. Let's roll one.
That's a little different. That's a little different.
Hey, wait a minute.
Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Why your lips
Can I
crack?
check or something? I've been really in the field, let up. Yeah,
Kelly.
Purple lip bump.
I've been really in the field, love the rush, I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Half a ticket to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Yeah. Kinda check a song. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Loud is back.
Count that
Loud
two,
is
count
back.
that.
One more time, Loud. One more time. Turn it down.
Come out the closet.
Safe got blues inside.
Let's go.
Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still sit and roll my change. Take some losses when I play, charge it to the game. I'm with L, yeah, I'm with T Black, I'm with Reverend now. I'm with Bay, yeah, I'm with Jay, yeah, I'm with Chuck and now. Still the same, not switching sides, now it's about loyalty. You switch sides off for the bag, and that's worth more to me. I mix Nike with designer, I experiment. You just rock what's on the shelf, and I'm not feeling it. Search for the one, but baby girl, it's not the real as this. Can't trust a soul, I keep a hammer, call it too legit. I've been really in the field, love the rush, I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Man.
I like that. I like that. I like it. I like it. It is good stuff, man.
Yeah, it's stuff.
Yeah, man. So we got to kick it off one way. We can kick it off a lot of ways. We gonna kick it off like this. So
I've never known Jerry not to be all in any given year. But
let me start it off, bro.
Kick it off, man.
Cause I actually think on this one we might be misreading them. For real.
Okay.
We might be misreading. Now hear me out. Hear me out big. You know I'm a measure, bro.
I know you're gonna
listen
measure.
to him in context. Listen.
I've never known Jerry not to be all in any given year. But
Let me pause real quick. To me, this is what it sounds like. It sounds like he's saying to me that Jerry is aggressive.
Okay. He's not.
Right. Like, it's almost like he differentiating. He like, that's how he is. He always all in. It's almost like calling him what he is. He's like a riverboat guy. We all know that's true, too.
He's the Dion guy. He's the guy that bang on the table for Galloway.
Yeah,
Rocket
I think
Ismail.
he was categorizing his nature, bro. I'm just being honest. I ain't gonna try to, you know what I mean? I had to listen to it, and I was like, it ain't like I thought it was.
Because we know Jerry likes to gamble. I feel like he jumped out there and said, yeah, Jerry says that every year. He probably is like that, but we ain't doing it. That's what I felt. That's what I felt.
Yeah.
He can be aggressive if he wants to. We ain't doing that though. Okay. So he can be as aggressive as he wants. He go all in every year, but we're gonna be smart about this. So y'all can hear him say that, but we're still gonna be smart in this, because after that conversation, that's when I heard him. We got to be smart about things. We got to be better with this. We got to do that. That's all I heard. So that when Jerry jumped up there, and I can't believe so many people were retweeting he going all in. Jerry going all in. This man is 82 years old, y'all. Okay, and people get mad at me. He is 82 years old. He is just a person who talks now and has long pockets. All that other stuff, Steven and them are doing. He is just a voice, and they just let him talk and ramble. They're not going to stop him from talking. They're not going to stop him from rambling. The fact that we still jump to it when he says, because I didn't hear him say, we're going all in. I mean, if you're asking me relative to that question, I would say we're all in. that don't tell me you're all in. That
No.
means you're guiding around it. You're juking it, I'm touching it, but I got a way to escape from it when it go bad. That's what I heard. And then Steven comes in and backs it up, says, yeah, Jerry's hella aggressive, but we ain't gonna do that.
I saw some vernacular, some verbiage, man, that recircled, and he was talking about the things of right kind of guys, and we like our guys. I think that to Stephen Jones, his baby is the draft.
Yeah.
You know, he loved his precious, his sons,
His
and not
precious.
his bastards, right?
Right.
Boss Cowboy.
Yes, sir.
So I think that, we're gonna be at this stale state up into the draft. I think that he's gonna finagle, he's gonna finesse, and he's gonna come up with ways of the reason why we can't go out and get certain people. And I'm not gonna go into deep waters with this because I know you got more audio to play.
Yeah.
But it's gonna segue right into it, because if we were to play a game of, we drink every time he says cap, we'll all be sitting over here falling out of our chairs like me by 5 weeks ago. So that's just how it goes. I think that the Cowboys got a cap person who managed this problem, not a cap problem. But go ahead.
Oh man, let me listen to it one more time.
I've never known Jerry not to be all in any given year, but certainly, we've got a great team put together. I think, the last 3 years, we've won a lot of football games. I think 36, and certainly where we have to improve is the postseason. We're going to get the right kind of guys who step up and make big plays in the postseason.
That stands out to me.
Right kind of guys. That vernacular has been something that had been said many a moons ago with this organization. But go ahead.
It stands out to me because that's finger pointing.
Mm-hmm.
That's finger pointing. That's finger pointing. He said we got to get the right type of guys that make big plays in the post.
Right.
To me, that deserves a film study of who didn't play good in the post. Because if you're serious about that, it should be some guys that you finna get rid of.
Okay, well, can I jump in on that,
especially on
boss?
defense? Yeah.
Right.
Can I jump in on that, boss? Real
Yeah.
quick?
Let me play it one more time just to make sure I ain't hear it wrong. Just one more time and then you go.
Okay.
Postseason, we're going to get the right kind of guys who step up and make big plays, and then certainly where we have to improve is the postseason. We're going to get the right kind of guys who step up and make big plays in the postseason.
Big.
Now, I just want to say this to that point. When he says that, now hear me out.
Okay.
Y'all know I told you, Steven, I'm going to the grave.
I know where you going.
I know. You know where.
Dak.
Why not?
Okay.
You saying
What,
why
boss?
not Dak? Are you asking me why not Dak?
I'm not saying I'm blaming Dak. I'm saying why couldn't he be directing that energy when you say he calling out players? Dak didn't have the best game in that game, like early. So I just feel like this, Steven,
Yeah.
y'all believe what y'all choose to believe. I'm gonna believe what I believe. I feel like Jerry does believe in Dak, but I'm going to the grave and saying Steven don't. And I'm gonna say that the reason why they're taking so long, because I feel like he don't want to do it, and he's feeling like he's made to do this. But if there was a way where he didn't have to sign Dak Prescott to all that money, yeah, you damn right he's gonna go right. And I want to see what they're gonna do with Trey Lance. See, that's what I'm gonna watch. I'm watching what you do with Trey Lance, because see, you spent that 4th round draft pick, and all I hear in these Cowboy streets, oh, Cowboys gonna flip him for a 5th. Cowboys gonna do this. I never seen no Cowboys do nothing like that. And they spent a golden 4th. Y'all know how much they love them 4ths.
Boy,
you know how much they love them 4ths?
Man,
golden 4th
a
on
diamond.
a guy?
No, change
Just
that big. That's a diamond.
Play around with it.
We don't play with a 4th, bro. You right.
They don't play. They love them 4ths. So you give a 4th up for him just in 1 year, just to get rid of him. That's not how the Joneses do it, fam. When do we see the Joneses do that? You don't think they don't have any inkling? They don't feel something for Trey Lance? I can't believe they don't.
Right.
Bruh.
And that goes into this whole conversational piece. In that long form interview, he did mention the $30 million that was bestowed upon the Cowboys, but he said not just the Cowboys, but all of the teams in the league. But that also created a way where they can escape out of just paying Dak Prescott, because he did mention that. But a little further on down in that interview, he did say that the Cowboys must learn how to stop the run and also establish the run in so many ways, and that could be getting the right kind of guys. And he also moonlighted the fact that he slightly called out Michael Parsons and said that Michael Parsons hurt us from a linebacker's depth, and he played majority of edge rushing, and in so many degrees he is calling out Parsons on that. But I'll break that down another time. But go ahead, y'all.
Man, you making me want to go listen to this whole thing. I haven't even.
Man, bro, yeah. I was fighting the whole time. I was like, damn, dude, come on.
Man, if you got law fighting, it's bad. It's that bad.
It's so bad to the degree that he said the reason why we couldn't really stop the run or do things is because that guy that you got at the top of the screen right above your head is because of LVE, Leighton Vander Esch. Yeah. He said if we were to have a Leighton Vander Esch who's a bigger size linebacker, he would have been able to stop the run and alleviate some of those things. So he also lamented the fact that with Leighton Vander Esch, it's ultimately his choice of whether or not he's going to come back or not. It's his choice. So he's welcome back.
Oh.
We like our guys.
Because I thought he said he go let Leighton tell you his decision.
His decision. Ultimately, it's his choice. It's like if you propose to a lady and it's up to her to say, I do, at this point.
Nah, man. I'm going to go ahead and say it. You got to move on from Leighton. You really do. And listen, you got to do that for him. You got to protect him from himself, man. That's 2 neck injuries. You got to think about that man's life. Something's bigger than football, man. Like, for real. Make him. You can't
reserve that spot for him. You got to go out there and just get someone else,
Yeah. No, you can't. No, and listen, y'all. It already took enough courage for him to play with the first neck injury.
Right.
And nobody is denying that he would have been probably all-time great. They got the pick right. He was a phenom his first year. But
he was.
Your neck, that's your neck. You got one neck. One. 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 1 neck. Come on now. And you heard it twice. No. Yeah. Sit down.
And what else? You heard it. We saw the 2018 season right after his rookie year, and he was on fire, right? We were excited.
Yeah.
But what happened the next year? He had that neck injury, and his whole game changed.
Yes.
His whole game changed. Once
I blame Jeff Heath, man. It was Jeff Heath that hit him.
But you feel me? Y'all feel what I'm saying though? Yeah. Like 2018, he was the dog. Like we were excited, like he was doing it.
Man,
but who can blame him for being tentative about playing with a neck injury when you already had that neck injury in college? Mm-hmm. You're not gonna tell me you're not scared, and you're a middle linebacker, and you're playing a physical position where you're hitting every time, and any one movement or one hit could end it. Yeah, you're going to be more cautious. It just isn't. I'm not giving him no excuse. But what I'm saying is the Cowboys know this, yet they still bank on him. That's why I can't get excited, y'all, when we're hearing that he can come back if he wants to. No. You know what, LVE, we thank you for everything you've done. Yeah. Maybe we have a position for you with Dallas, like scouting. Yeah. I mean, you can still be with the organization. Like, we still will mess with. You can be a coach on the sideline, because I know I know people like him.
They
so
respected
maybe you
him.
can go.
They did.
You feel me?
You remember Kevin Joseph talked about he was a leader? Kevin Joseph's called him a leader.
Saying.
Right. He got leadership qualities, man.
I don't go away from that. You get what I'm saying? But the fact that you're still saying we're going to leave it up to him to play, that just tells me everything. That just gets me even more frustrated that all in stuff, that's just talk.
It's
because
politics.
if you all in, you're letting him go.
Yeah.
Or you can have somebody like this, Big Game James.
Get your up there, contain the damn ball. This is why we do it. Hey, too many missed tackles. Let's go.
I got something for that. I got
We're
something
too
for that too.
damn soft. I just hate mistakes. I hate mistakes.
I got something.
Accountability, man. That can build the bridge to success, bro.
Can I jump in on that though?
But chime all in, fall in.
I want to do some back and forth on that. I want to ask you some questions.
Okay.
So, I don't run away from good discipline on players.
Right.
Okay,
right,
so
right,
let me tell you that. So when I hear that, I'm not like, what the hell? I'm not like that. All I'm saying, this is Law and Boss, that I'm gonna bring it up. He's 67 and he's set in his ways now, right? We can probably say he is kind of set in his ways on how he does it. All I heard when Dallas got Zim, I heard Law was all the old players, 90s players. Oh, they're gonna love Zim. Zim gonna do this. I heard all the old players, 90s. This 2024 now, Law.
Yeah.
The 90s players were saying this. This ain't the 90s no more. Okay. The players are a little different now. I'm not making no excuse for them, but they're different. And everybody's like, he gonna come with that hard-nosed attitude. He ain't trying to be friends. There ain't nothing wrong with a coach being friendly with his players, man. You ain't got to have this hardcore ass attitude where you don't have to do that, because I don't feel like that motivates a player now. By fear. Fear don't motivate these players now. They go the opposite, because they feel like they got more power now, and they're not going to keep listening to that. So that's what I want to see, is Zimmer going to, intertwine that old school with that new school. That's what I need to see, Law, because if he comes with that iron fist all the time, I don't know if that's going to work in Dallas. I mean, just my opinion.
Right.
I don't know if it's going to work with these type of players.
I think that Zim ingratiated himself with the youth more than what we think. Shout out to him when he came over to my JSU, Jackson State University, to help those boys out. So we know that that's a young crowd. And then he also went to Colorado to also talk to those boys there in Grambling to help out a few other guys that he pretty much helped along the way. So what I'm thinking that, you may not have that fiery guy like what I just played that sound drop from, but one of the things that I heard, even from Greg Ellis and a few others, is that he's a coach's coach. So he may not be as hard on the players, but he for damn sure will be harder on these coaching guys, And I think that that's one of the elements that we had missing. Scott McCurley, Darian Thompson, those boys really, I don't think Dan Quinn was coaching those boys up to coach. Now, I'm not putting this all on Dan Quinn, but I think that Dan Quinn was a friendly man, and he wasn't down there on the field being a Territorian, a disciplinarian. You know what I'm saying? He was way in the box. So hopefully, and this is only hope, Big Game James, because this is all I got right now. I got nothing tangible until the season kickoff, or until, that's why it's so important for y'all to continue to help support us, independent people, so that when we fly down at our Oxnard, that we won't get third and fourth hand information, right? So we can see with all eyes and say, okay, this is what they're doing. This is how he can shift and mold Sam Williams. This is how he can shift and mold Micah Parsons. Because Micah Parsons, when we was down there last year, they was too freely. It was no disciplinary action over there. He absolutely punched offensive lineman with a balled fist in the helmet. That could have been broken hand, out for 6 or 7 weeks, right? So we're going to see what Mike Zim brings to the table, and what we can hope, all we can hope, is the accountability will be something along this.
Get your up there, contain the damn ball. This is why we do it. Hey, too many missed tackles. Let's go.
I got some on.
Damn soft.
Too goddamn soft. I don't think nobody on this team told these guys, man, y'all too damn soft, or you too small, right? That's all I'm saying. But Big Game James, right now I got to do like this, because all I got is hope. That's all I got.
Right.
That your style is to not be someone who is your friend, is to get the best out of you. How would you describe your coaching style? Has it evolved at all over the years, or are you still the same guy you've been your entire career?
Well, I think these guys that have been here saw me 18 years ago. They've evolved. Otherwise, they wouldn't be sitting there. And I think I've evolved too, or otherwise I wouldn't be sitting here. But I'm demanding. I try to get the best out of the players, but to me, there's a difference. I had one player who was a terrific player, and you could not yell at him. You had to put your arm around him. You had to talk to him, whisper. He didn't like to be reprimanded in front of people, and so that's what I did with him, and he became a terrific player. Other players, I'd get after, and probably know some of the names. One of them was here. But I'll say it to him, Pac-Man Jones, right? He gives me the biggest hugs now when I see him. But we've had our issues, going back and forth, and I think everybody's different. You try to hit the button, however it is to make them better.
I totally agree, and he sounds like he will be adaptable. This is another clip real quick, and then
Good job, Grandpa. Cowboys Radio, Zim. Let's go back to even when you first went to Minnesota. The young men coming into the league as players, how are they different, the kids who come into the league now compared to back then?
I think, Brad, the biggest thing is the ones that want to be great, they want to be coached. They want to be coached. Now, there's a lot more social media. There's a lot more of the outside stuff going on. But, the ones that I've been around, the young guys, the ones that want to be great, they want to be coached. They want to study. They want to understand, how they can get better. And to me, that's what all the great players, they want to know, how can you make me better? And, so I think, and y'all had Anthony Barr here. I love Anthony Barr. He was a little hurt when he, playing here, but, he was a young guy and he was terrific, great leader, studied, did all the things. And, so we had a lot of guys like that come in there. Now, I coached the Polynesian Bowl high school all-star game a couple weeks ago, and now those guys were dancing between plays, and they had the attention span of about 2 seconds. But I think great players want to be great.
Now. Yeah. The kids gonna be dancing around now.
I want to say something real quick and get your thoughts on this, Big. I think Zimmer is almost like how all of us would agree we should have saw Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy needed to be left alone. You know what I'm saying? He didn't need Kellen more help. Right. He didn't need his help. I think that's the same thing with Zimmer. I think the way you mess up Zimmer is you start trying to micromanage him. Let the owners, y'all own. Scouts, you scout. This is the man, let him lead the D. Right?
Pause.
Let wait! Oh! Yeah.
But go ahead.
The defense. I'm
gonna just say this. I totally agree with what you just said, boss. Stay out the way, but we know that's not
right.
Jones
that's
do.
what I fear, bro. So, that's what I fear.
And y'all remember, in this press conference too.
Yeah.
This was number one, a great press conference. What he was saying, I was agreeing with what he was saying about great players who want to be great. They want to be coached hard. Like they want that because they want to be great. But here's the thing that I remember in that press conference he said too, me and Stephen Jones is really good friends. Let me rewind that.
Yeah.
Me and Stephen Jones are really good friends.
Yep.
So that's what I heard. Okay. Yes. So I'm pausing on that. And
that's real.
I'm going to keep on telling y'all, just like, you remember when we did the show a couple weeks ago, when Law said Zimmer is the closest to Jimmy Johnson that we go have. So I'm telling y'all, if Mike McCarthy messes up this year and Zimmer does good on this defense, this dude might be the next head coach, and I might not watch Dallas next year. Y'all better not do that. You better not do that. You better not do that.
Bro. This team is gonna win. They're gonna convince you to at least turn on the TV. And I get it.
Not if Mike Zimmer is the coach.
Oh no, you can still watch.
You can still watch. Okay. You can still watch it, man. But I don't think
I won't know. I'll watch. I ain't gonna know though.
I'm not gonna bury Mike McCarthy.
You gonna watch?
I'm not gonna bury Mike McCarthy, man, because I do look at it like this. Even though he's buriable, I will say this: in bigger games and big moments, he did turn into a turtle, and he went in and tucked himself inside of a shell.
True.
But I started paying attention to the slight movements that they did, and they went and got this guy named Steve Shimko. He was the offensive coordinator assistant for this team now. He was the offensive coordinator did some things at Boston College, and they was averaging 380 points. 380 yards a game. So what I'm thinking, I'm not saying that he's gonna be the end all be all. But when you are the assistant, what you're gonna do is you're gonna install, you're gonna help out with red zone, you're gonna also help out with personnel and play design. I think that that's ultimately what Mike McCarthy needed. Just like what Andy Reid needed before they started winning Super Bowls there. They needed an Eric Bieniemy to at least advise him on certain things. Although Andy Reid called majority of the plays, it was a shared responsibility. I know it sounds like hopeism, big game, James, but hear me out and roll one with me, man.
No,
roll one. Just roll one. I know you don't want to drink, but just roll one with me.
Nice cup right now, man. You got your nice old cup.
Yeah. You sprinkle a little bit on that. So he just need a little assistance
on that. But here's the thing, though. I told you I was wrong. I'm still don't even hate on McCarthy because I feel like, I mess with him. But the whole purpose of you coming over to Dallas was to get over the hump, not just continue to win. You did that in Green Bay. We saw you win games. So what he was doing at 12-5, we've seen him do that. We know you can do that, right? We know you can win games. Ain't nobody doubted that you can't win games, but we need you to get to these playoffs and win the big games. That's why you were brought over. When I heard Jerry Jones bring him over, he said, I want him because of his skins on the wall. So that basically said, I got you to get us over the hump what the other coach couldn't do.
But now, Big, the first time we saw him was last year, though. The real Mike McCarthy was last year.
Right, and the real if that's the real Mike McCarthy, what we saw, that is trash.
No. We didn't really see him until like week 6, week 7. Week 6 and week 7, Mike McCarthy.
I'm not mad at Mike McCarthy offense in the playoffs.
Think about this.
What?
Think about this, though. Hold on before you make that point,
No,
Paul.
I'm not.
Hold on before you make that point. But Big Game James, up until week 6, this would have been Dan Quinn's team. Mike McCarthy didn't start doing things really until like week 6, week 7. If this season would have ended in week 5, this would have been Dan Quinn's team, right or wrong?
Yeah.
It would have been Mike McCarthy getting the boot, getting the axe.
Yeah.
And then
they was questioning his offense in week 5. You right. Because of the red zone. The red zone.
Because the red zone thing.
You right. Mm-hmm.
It took him a minute.
It took him a minute.
And the other part of it is that this is things. 2 things can be true, right?
Yeah, that's true.
They brought Mike McCarthy in here to get us over the hump, but one of the humps was that we didn't make it back to the playoffs. This is the first time since the 90s that we made it to 3 consecutive playoffs in a row. Now, granted, hear me out. I know you're ready. I know you're ready, Big Game. I'm not satisfied with us being one and done. It made me angry and upset. But when I look back at everything, I said, man, him at a lame duck year, what else could we do right now?
I think
we could
Mike
burn
McCarthy
it all down,
offense,
but who else could we have got?
I think Mike McCarthy get us past 2022. If we had Mike McCarthy instead of Kellen Moore, when the defense only let them have 19 points, Mike McCarthy offense, when it was in season, I think it would have got us 24 points on San Fran. Is that fair?
I don't know about that because I feel like you saw that game, Mike McCarthy. You saw maybe you can't. I don't know. I'm not in the NFL, okay, so I can't jump in there and say what
I
you
just
can
think
do
it's
and what you
simpler for
can't
that.
do.
That's the reason
I
why.
feel like if you the head coach, bro, you step your ass in there and say we need to do this. Do you not know the offense? Did you never?
He couldn't. You can't take on no playbook you hate. Why would you do that? You hate option routes. He put out there, that's them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not picking up a playbook that I didn't install. Y'all installed it, you call it. That's your boy. and he let him fall on his sword. Because he can't pick it up because he didn't install the yeah. Because Kellen Moore installed the option routes, not the West Coast.
Right. And
so if he would install, if they would at least install both, then I would pick it up. But if you install all of yours, then you got to run that. That's on you. You installed it. You call it. You go die with it or live with it. You died with it. That's just me.
Up into Detroit, up into the Denver's game in 2021, people were saying, "Why do we even need Mike McCarthy?"
Yeah,
they're ready to give him the act. And Mike McCarthy, he had to play mind game because he had to literally.
That's true.
Show let Kellen Moore hang himself, basically.
Yes,
and that's one of the things that I really fought at Mike McCarthy on to a degree, boss. I was like, shoot, if you send the kitchen on fire, put the fire out and take control. But then
that's what I'm talking about, boss.
Yeah, but at the end of the year, I realized that he had everybody against him. I think that they were so ready to elevate their son, their grandson now, Kellen Moore, and be right. They was going to really probably hand the keys over to Dan Quinn and let Kellen Moore be the offensive coordinator, or let Kellen Moore be the head coach and let Dan Quinn continue to do his thing.
I got the perfect way to explain why he couldn't pick it up. I got the perfect way to explain.
That's just dysfunction.
Right. So if I say I want some nachos and you bring me some bananas and tomatoes, are you gonna cook nachos with that? No. You gonna say that's not my ingredients. Bring me some cheese and some meat and some chips. I can make you some nachos. So he couldn't pick up bananas and tomatoes. He couldn't.
He put it like this, boss, in a shorter way.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy saw what Wade Phillips couldn't see.
Yeah. Well said.
Basically. Come on, big game.
He saw
James.
it coming.
Yeah.
And he had to, in my opinion, he had to let Jerry and them be wrong. That's your boy.
Yes,
all right. He boy genius. All right, go with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna manage it. And he did. That's when he started pulling him by his neck and saying, "Run the ball." 30 attempts. He put
because here's what I say with even this, and this is just going back in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I would have respected them and gave them all the respect in the world if they would just let the nuts hang and say, "Hey, Jason Garrett's our head coach. Wade Phillips, we hiring you as the DC."
Yeah.
And think about it. During that stretch of time, even when Wade Phillips was the head coach here, our defense were ranked number 2, number 3, top 5 defenses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then once he left, that's when we became that like, man, what the hell we got going on defense? If we would have just kept that philosophy going, I think that would have been better.
They try to develop too many people.
Yeah,
in
too many
contending
coaches,
years. Man. They tried to develop Kellen Moore. They trying to develop Scott McCurley right under our nose.
And Darian Thompson.
I think.
Yep.
They're day too.
On down.
Go ahead. My bad.
No, you good.
I think from the organization on down, we feel good about our culture. You always want to be better. I will say that. I mean, if you're not, if your results aren't winning the Super Bowl, I think everybody's saying, how do you ultimately be the last guy standing?
Let me play that again.
I think from the organization on down, we feel good about our culture.
We feel good about our culture. Wow. It's no getting around this one. It is.
Nothing wrong here.
This is now that part was bad. It's no defending it because it's tone deaf. Extremely tone deaf. Everybody said it's a culture problem. Literally everybody. I could literally pull all clips from everybody who ever spoke. Emmett, Aikman, Irvin, Big Game James, Law Nation, Boss Cowboy, Voss Lombardi. I heard Foots. Shoot, my Cowboys family. This is the one subject that the whole nation was in agreement on. We literally wrong. We literally just did a show. Please stop talking. We just did a show showing how it was massive finger pointing in media role. How you say from the top down we ain't got a culture problem? How you even say that?
Ignoring the check engine light.
Yeah.
And I think that that's what we did all last year. We ignore the low tide pressure. We ignore the car needs oil, right? And we said, okay, we still getting by. The moment Overshawn went down, you knew that you was at a deficit, right? Because everybody, mama, uncle, cousin was saying that he's one of your better linebackers. And hell, he haven't played a down in the National Football League as it relates to a regular season. So that let me know that we are at a deficit at that spot. And then we trade away or we give away most of our linebackers. We got one linebacker who was converted to an edge rusher, right? So that's a deficit, right? That is riding around with your donut tire and refusing to read the instructions that says don't travel over 50 miles per hour or go 50 miles, So that's what the Cowboys end is that they are psychologically missing out on these chances of making deep runs. When we literally said, and we've been making all types of videos on showing, hey, even though we won this game, this is not sustainable. And even though we won this game, even from a quarterback perspective, Tony Pollard only had one 100-yard rushing, I think, and that was week 3, and we lost that game. So when we say that, hey, I like Rico, I like Tony Pollard, but we need some help, and people say, nah, man, it's okay, we can win games. It's okay, we can win games. It's Dak, he just sucks. Okay, I get all of that. Even if you put another quarterback in this system, let's say we go put Aaron Rodgers in this system, would we still need running game? Would we still need a linebacker? Would we still need better offensive line play? Would we still need better interior defensive tackle stuff? The answer to that is yes. But, I digress. Check engine light is on.
Man, see, I'm gonna tell you, this got a funny smell. Man, it's and I don't even think he really got that business sense that Jerry has. See, that's what happened when you inherit wealth. You don't understand the real value is the fans. See, Jerry put Jim in the Ring of Honor because of the fans. He understands how important the fans are. See, it's like he forgot that the ticket prices dropped by 70%. Do y'all remember the tickets prices dropped by 70% when we lost to Tampa?
Yeah.
You know why it dropped so bad? That was the Cowboy Nation all together saying, we don't believe. And he not reading it. He not reading it at all. The Cowboy Nation together said, we not buying what you selling. Right. And it's even worse now. I'm seeing and I'm hearing, like Queen called in and was like, for the first time, I questioned my fandom. Yeah, I'm starting to hear that stuff I've never heard from our fans. It's like you playing a dangerous game when you stand up and you say completely opposite what all of us are saying together. This is, man, you can't get Cowboy fans to agree that the sky is blue when it's clear blue. Somebody go call it pink. This time we all said, no, we got a culture problem. And the players are saying it.
Yeah, they need to change it.
And it's a dangerous game. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna speak for a lot of people when I say this. I think I know what's going on, and I'm gonna pass it around.
It's an evil world we live in.
My bad.
No, you good. Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
That was perfect, actually.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. You know what I think Cowboy Nation is feeling? We feel like you not serious. You playing with us. That's how we feel. Because we feel like we so close and you just refusing to do the last few things that could put us over. And we don't feel in our hearts that you're serious.
Yeah. Ooh.
We don't feel it. We don't feel it. Listen, if this was any other city, any other team that had 3, 12, and 5 teams, they would be talking about, okay, we need to do this one last thing, this one little step here. But we saying stuff like get rid of Amari, but then tell us to believe. You know, we see it. So it's man.
Ignore that check engine light. Yeah.
We feel dirty. That's how we feel. It don't feel sincere. And you stand up in front of all of us and say, oh no, we don't have a culture problem, when all of us felt dirty after that game. Dirty. And was like, the players are saying it. Go ahead, Law.
Well, the hardest thing is, man, for the Cowboys to win 16 games at home in a row, right? That absolutely helps the Jones as it relates to like ticket sales and food and beverages and parking and overall enthusiasm. And then for us to get into this playoff game and to ultimately, you said it best, that not the individuals play bad, units play bad, right?
Units.
So if that considered a culture problem, right?
Yep.
Because the linebacker core play bad, the defensive tackles or the defensive front play bad, the safeties and the DBs play bad, the running backs, the quarterback started off real bad. He wasn't on the page with CD Lamb. So all of that embodies that there's something dealing with culture. And then we heard it before in 2021, right? When he said that my team was nervous, and that was Mike McCarthy. Like, damn, man, change up the music, man. Hey, I love country music. I love George Strait and all of those boys. But damn it, get in tune with the culture of the team.
Right.
Let's go play some music to get some up tempo going, get some vibes going, man. You know, we out of touch with Dolly Parton and all of those people, man. Come on, man, and Hootie and the Blowfish. Come on, man. Let's bring some good stuff around here, man. Let's get this thing going, baby. Somebody, hey, boss, somebody gonna say, hey, man, Law's blaming the country music now, man. Come on, man, it's Dak Prescott. He's the fault.
It's not even country music. It's Dolly Parton. She 100.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you.
I mean, I'm mad, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I'm pissed. So I don't really know how to.
Yeah. This is Go ahead, bro.
I'm just. I'm over this guy.
Yeah.
I'm over the fakeness. I'm over. You don't want to win, bro.
Yeah.
You don't. You don't want to win. You want to stay competitive and get money. You don't want to win. You just said, boss, something that just struck me when you said, when you have teams that are 12-5 and you feel like, oh man, we might just be a player or two away. You're supposed to get, I'm going to say freaking, I'm not going to say effing. That's when you're supposed to get freaking aggressive at that point and say, okay, we identified a couple players that we need to get us over the hump.
Right.
Let's go do it.
Yep.
He ain't doing it because number one, he's scary. That's why I took away baby nuts. It's coming back. You little baby nuts, baby nuts Jones. It's coming back. I hope you watch this so you can hear your name loud and clear from Big Game James, I don't like you as relates to football. I don't know you as a person, so I can't say that. But as to football relations, I don't like Stephen Jones. He ain't about that life. He ain't about that business. It's destroying the franchise because you know what it's doing? It's giving us that false sense of hope every single year, and I hate that.
Yeah.
They push that false sense of hope every freaking year to us. We latch on to it, knowing damn well in your heart you feel otherwise.
Yep.
But you latch onto that false sense of hope that they try to push, and it ain't real. He don't care. And it's okay to actually believe that. Just because they saying in the media, we care, we want to do everything, your actions are not matching your words.
You want answers?
So I'm tired of hearing it.
He ain't lying.
But here's the thing that Big Game James also lamented. If y'all listen to the 25 to 30 minute interview that Stephen Jones said when they was talking about Dak Prescott contract,
425.
he mentioned, it's a whole 25, bro.
Oh,
and
okay,
he was
okay.
saying he was saying that basically, yeah, that's cool and all, but we still got to figure out Parsons. We still got to figure out CD Lamb.
Exactly,
like,
bro. See?
Like, dude, that's the whole problem that you had before.
Hold on, let me play it. Let me play it, Law. Let me play it.
No, it's not at the 25-minute mark.
No.
Oh, you
It's at
have
the
it?
beginning.
Oh,
I got it.
Oh, he's at the beginning. Okay, good.
Look at his lips. I want to fight you.
We won't be expounding on those type of things with our negotiation. I mean, that's obviously something, as we move forward, hopefully we'll continue to make progress and communicate, but it's not going to be something, sorry to tell you guys, but we're not going to be giving reports on how things are going.
Can you do the things you want to do in free agency with his cap number at 59.5?
Well, we got ways to adjust his cap number for this year. So, I mean, we are, obviously between Dak and between Micah and CD, it's, the salary cap's real for us.
Oh, shit.
He gonna try to pay he gonna pay everything before you pay the house note. I'm gonna pay the light bill. I'm gonna pay the water bill, and that's the same play because I had to go back and see what we did when we had $90 million in cap space, and what he did was he drug out. It's a principle. He drug out the negotiation standpoint from Dak Prescott until all of the free agent stuff dried up. So what he's gonna do on March the 13th, if they don't extend Dak Prescott before that time frame, he's going to say the reason why I didn't take a fly at Danielle Hunter or I didn't take a look at X, Y, and Z player is because we're still negotiating the people in-house first. And the first week or the first wave, whenever the first wave of free agency is, y'all can let me know. Well, whenever the first wave is over with, he's going to use that as a crutch. And everybody's going to be like, hey, Dak Prescott, he should take this team-friendly discount, or Dak Prescott is the problem, Dak Prescott is the fault, and it's going to be divided of other people saying, come on, man, let's go ahead and pay Dak.
You want answers? You can't handle the truth.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Man, dude.
This don't make no damn sense. Like I try to tell y'all, man, I don't know why everybody's like, they're going to sign Dak. Yeah, they might have to sign Dak from his standpoint, but that don't mean he want to sign Dak. Y'all got to understand, just because he signs Dak Prescott don't mean he want him. If he wanted him, why he franchised him twice? You keep talking about this cap, Stephen Jones, then why the F did you sign him to a franchise 1-year deal, 30-something million? You couldn't do nothing else, but you all about saving cap money. That was a stupid move. What? You gave him a year? He didn't even finish the whole year. Oh my God! Like y'all put a franchise tag on your guy. He's supposed to be the man. We have the utmost. We believe in Dak like no other. We have the utmost thing for Dak. But you're franchise tagging him twice. But you're making him jump through hoops. You're on TV talking about he need team friendly. He need team friendly. We need to do team friendly. Friendly. But y'all, everybody keep on trying to push me to tell me that he believe in him. No, he don't. He do it because he got to, because he ain't got no choice but to do it. Why you think he takes so long, Law? Why, if this is your guy, you jump right in there and sign him. We got the surprise signing
And
with Trevin Diggs.
And on top of that, they do all that sneak dissing.
You feel me? What happened with Trevin Diggs, right? We thought he wouldn't get paid. He come out of nowhere. Trevin Diggs paid. Why can't we come out of nowhere with that getting paid? Why we got to always hear all this extra stuff?
You saw that deal Trayvon Diggs took too, you know.
Right, a team-friendly type deal.
He took that
you get what I'm
team-friendly.
saying? That team-friendly type deal. And Dak and his people ain't going for it. So that's why Steven is still waiting like, I don't really want to do this because I really don't want to sign for that doggone money. But I almost ain't got no choice because I ain't got nobody else to back it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How is that not real, y'all?
Man.
You spent a 4th round pick on Trey Lance. Oh, just cuz?
And then talked about extending Trey Lance. They talked
You
about
got to at the end of this year.
They got to.
Bro, they got to extend Dak now.
You right, but they're playing games, so that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
they're worried.
This
they're
is
going to extend Trey Lance a $5.6 million, right, to sit the bench.
Bro, Cooper Rush making 2.5 or something like that. We got the highest paid, I believe, in the league. Highest paid quarterback room in the league, bro. Yeah.
Do y'all really believe? I just want to ask both of y'all right now. I want y'all honest answers. I want both of y'all's honest answers because I need some honesty from people. When they traded that 4th round pick for Trey Lance, do you really think in y'all's mind they got him to develop him to flip the pick and get other picks? Do y'all really believe that?
Oh, hell no.
Man, let me just say this, though. Trey Lance agency, it's under the same umbrella, CAA, but his representative is Tom Condon. And he ain't going to play around when it's time for him to get negotiation. He's another Todd France. He's going to go for max dollar. So I get it. You know, a lot of people have their reservation. Some people had a reservation on Trey. But when they get out there to Oxnard and beyond, y'all talking about that accuracy drill, just watch. That's all I'm going to say. Just watch what he going to do. He got some forms that he going to have to work on. But the brother can put that ball on the dot. So that's going to drive. They're going to drive up all of that. Hey, that's just going to drive up all of it. Hey, look at that. Woo! And the 49ers, for those who really follow the 49ers, you know, they was like, hey, man, we got to make our quarterback comfortable, man. We can't just have him looking over his shoulder every play, over there looking at Trey, and over there, you know, thinking that if Trey get in here, maybe he get his job back. No, we're going to have to get rid of. That's all I'm saying.
That just ain't fooling me, bro. Like, I'm sorry. You went behind your coach's back. You just went and did it. Didn't tell nobody. You went and got Trey Lance. You didn't tell nobody.
You skipped everybody.
You skipped everybody and said, I can do it because I can. And that's another thing that why this thing is a dysfunction. Because nobody answers. The Joneses answer to no one. How many times have we heard Jerry Jones say to us, I ain't firing myself. That's one of the reasons why I took this, because I ain't firing myself and I can do what I want when I want. And ain't nobody telling me or the family how we gonna run this. Have we not heard that? That's what it is. That type of mentality, in my opinion, is terrible, because that says you don't look at nobody, you don't listen to nobody but your own little circle. Other people can give you good information, but it's almost like, nah, I ain't listening to that. We gonna listen to what we think.
You took it,
and y'all y'all are so hell bent on letting everybody know y'all are football guys. It's disgusting.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Hold on,
right
bro. Let me play this one more time. I'm gonna tell you what I think the fans are hearing.
I think from the organization on down, we feel good about our culture. You always want to be better.
You know what I think the fans are hearing? You measly peasants. Shut your ungrateful mouths. We 12-5 3 years in a row. Do you know how hard it is to be a $1 billion organization and win 12 games? Shut your ungrateful selves up.
Oh, hell no.
That's what we hear. That's what we hear. Yeah, that's exactly what we hear. It has a tone of you peasants hush. Hush, you peasants. You
can't handle the truth.
Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh, man. So I'm not crazy, Big Game James and Boss.
What's positive about this law? What's positive?
No. Here's in 1995, Troy Aikman said we had to win in spite of the coaches.
Yeah.
I believe in the year 2024,
yes.
we have to win in spite of the front office.
Yes.
Because all we got to do.
That's every year.
Give me that Kool-Aid. Give me the Kool-Aid.
No, this ain't Kool-Aid. Bro.
That's
we are not this far off.
That's Hennessy. This Hennessy law right here. This Hennessy law.
That's Hennessy law.
I love Hennessy law.
Yeah. We just need, man. All we need is a good run game. I promise you, Dak Prescott, his second year in this particular system,
yawn.
Well. And I know you want to yawn.
We had a run game, and it didn't do it.
We got to use
Don't
it.
do that.
But he right, though.
What year? What year did they fear the run? What year did they fear the run, Big Game?
In 2021, did Dallas have a run game, yes or no?
Did they fear the run?
Answer the question, Law.
But with a stubborn coach.
Answer the question.
We did.
Okay,
all right,
but
so
I ain't talking about that.
I'm glad you touched on that, Big Game, James. In the 2021, in that playoff time, who was the most explosive players on the team? Name me the most explosive players on the team.
Easily Pollard and Zeke.
Pollard and Zeke was.
And CD.
All right, so how many times in CD and Amari Cooper? Come on, bro. Hey, 2021 was the year that we had the chances.
Yeah,
but we
21.
Had 14
that was the year.
We had 14 penalties. People act like the 49ers walked us.
No, they did.
Tyron Smith and Leon Collins got their ass kicked.
Yeah.
All right.
I think
you're right.
But we are not that far off, man. I'm just saying though.
I don't want to hear that.
We not. Come on, Big Game.
Talent-wise, we not. But the problem is it's not talent. It's culture. And then you got a guy top saying it's not. So you right. Both of y'all right. What you say is so true all the time. Both things can be true. We not far on talent, but we far on culture.
What would make you not to sip it, but at least just hold the damn cup in your hand?
Nothing.
What move? Nothing. Just to hold it.
I'm not even gonna be funny. There is nothing that's gonna make me do any Kool-Aid. No, nothing. Because we're just now. How can I even look at Kool-Aid when this man says we don't have a culture problem?
Yeah.
When everybody else is saying you do. And
everybody. Literally everybody.
Talking about. We ain't gonna talk about Dak Prescott's contract. We ain't gonna talk. You get what I'm saying? Like you talking, and then he comes out the first sentence like Jerry says that all the time, man. We all in that. We ain't
with
all
a smile,
in.
with a sneaky smile too.
Did you see the smirky smiley? Jerry says that all the time.
Oh,
anyway, let's get back to
no.
what I was talking about. You feel me? He just brushed it off like it wasn't nothing, bro. And you're gonna tell me, yeah, we players, we might be just a little bit away. We right there, but y'all just said it.
We are. We are this far.
No. Let me finish. How many years are we gonna say we right there? We right there. We just need this. We right there. How many years we gonna say this, man? How many years are we going to say we are right there? I'm tired of hearing we are right there. No, they are not, because we all have said that Dallas is going to have to play perfect games. They have to rise above the coaching. They have to rise above the ownership. How many years have we said it? And that is hard to do in the NFL.
Yes. Ooh, wait.
Hey,
I ain't did this in a minute.
Give him the Big Game James.
Hey, I love being a Cowboy.
He do.
Big Game James.
Game changer.
Let's have some fun. Let's have a good time, man. Let's kick it.
Boy, that boy cooked. Boy, that boy man, that boy got the cooking.
He got the cooking, man. He got me backed up against the wall, and all I can try to do is hold on and have a little hope. And hope, y'all write this down.
Holding on.
Pain is ending. That's what hope stands for. That's the acronym. Hold on, pain is ending. That's all I got, man. Because at the end of the day, Big Game James, who's your top 3 players in this draft right now?
Ooh, damn.
Top 3? That's hard.
Ooh,
you just put me on the
hard.
spot.
Man,
that's
just give me
hard,
There's,
bro.
there's
You
a
can't
lot
do
of
that.
good ones.
It's too early.
There's a lot of
Ooh,
good
it's
I
ones.
know it's
lot of
early,
good ones, too.
but if Big Game James, if one of them 3 players land on this team, you would at least, in the end of Magneto on one of them damn X-Men movies, and he did like this, and then look damn thing move just a little bit. It might make you move just a little bit if they get one of your boys.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because we don't know how to do it. You know what I mean? We don't know how to do it. See, that's the problem, Law. I agree with you. But see, our problem is, you know how we always talk about how players be dogs. They come to us, they puppies. They leave from us, they go back to being dogs. Y'all hear me? They come to us, they puppied out. They leave us dogs. Randy Gregory, I know we hated on him, but he was there. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
Like we let go of these players and they go be successful other places. Like, why does that always happen? You know, I look at those things like, why are those always happening? So I can't get excited about us drafting a player because we don't be knowing what to do with them. You get what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what to do with these players. And even Pat Mahomes, I guarantee if Pat Mahomes came over here, he wouldn't be that Pat Mahomes that he is over in KC.
No,
because Dallas
he would.
is weird like that.
He wouldn't. You at least hold it up at the point. If the Cowboys get Pat Mahomes tomorrow, you at least hold
They
it
gonna
up.
mess him up. Nah, they gonna mess him up.
Pat Mahomes like, what the hell?
They gonna take away his number 1.
Yep.
Yeah, they gonna blame him, and they gonna negotiate through the media on him and destroy his confidence.
We know you're Pat Mahomes, but
Cause he ain't used to this. See, Dak is used to this dysfunction. He used to it. Mahomes would be like, "What? They doing this for sure?"
Mahomes right now running mountains and training with Stoops. I'm sitting like, God, dog. Pat Mahomes training right now. I said, God damn. 16 days after the Super Bowl, that brother's still out there.
Hey man,
Crazy.
I gotta
Salute to
make.
Pat Mahomes.
Listen, let's just make y'all day worse. Y'all ready for y'all day to get worse?
Come
I'm gonna
on.
make your day worse, bro.
Wait a minute.
This is the truth day, bro. The truth go.
Come on with it. Rick! I'm getting too old for this. Come on, man.
I got you, Law. I'm gonna take care of you, bro.
I might have to roll one now. I might have to
Man, go hit that bro. Man. Go smoke one with us, bro. Ooh.
I may have to roll one now. Go ahead.
Look at this one, bro. Look at this. Look at this one. Look at this one, bro. This one is.
Oh wow! See, man,
You see what I'm saying, Big?
Bruh.
This one. See, boys ain't peeping this one. This the one. This the one that should piss you off.
Of course, it feels like Larry Allen underpaying that mother sucker.
Oh, and this is
Let's
confirmation
keep him away
of
from
what we
tackle.
feared, bro. This is so much confirmation for boys who been paying attention. Oh, Steven
It says-
Jones at the combine.
Because the Cowboys executive vice president Stephen Jones at the combine on if he prefers Tyler Smith to stay at left guard. That remains to be seen. It's starting to feel like Larry Allen all over again. Can dominate at guard or tackle. His versatility can bring options to the tables in terms of how we look at this team moving forward.
Boy, this is dirty. This is dirty. So
I
what
didn't want
this
him to stay
says,
at one
let
spot,
me go
man.
ahead and say it, Law.
Yeah, go ahead.
What this says is that whole time they was playing Chuma at left tackle, they knew he should have been. They knew Tyler should have been playing at left tackle, bro.
Yeah.
And see, they put Dak at risk and wins at risk. Because you say,
game.
yes, you put Dak at risk. Yes, you did. Anybody with common sense knows that once Tyron Smith went down, the emergency left tackle should be Tyler Smith. TJ Bass should move to left guard, and that left side is way better than Chuma and then Tyler Smith at left guard. And it was
I
obvious.
agree, I agree, boss.
Yeah.
But did you just what you just said though, boss? I'm feeling what you just said though. You just said on that piece, right? when we just read that piece, he said we love his versatility, right? He gives us versatility at guard and tackle. Now I just heard what you just said. Did they put him at tackle this year?
No, because they trying to get him that guard money.
But he got
Damn,
all
they
that
already think about
versatility
the
to
money?
play.
Yeah, that's
look.
the point. Yeah.
Look. Hey, boss, we can play him at guard or tackle, but we're gonna just say that to the people. So y'all shut up. Y'all shut up, because we can play him at guard and tackle, but we ain't. We ain't doing that, because guess what we do if we kick him out at tackle last year and he starts turning up? Then we got everybody in. You got to pay him, but everybody in that damn media. Why he at guard? He's so damn good at tackle. It's an all-pro tackle. No, we don't want that, because we want to bring back Tyron Smith for the 75th year because he ain't practiced. And because he don't practice, he okay. Let's bring Tyron Smith for about 7 more years because he's not practicing now. So now since he's not practicing, we got another 5 years out of Tyron Smith. Let's do it.
I 1,000% know that Tyron Smith is going to come back. They're not. They already paying $6 million of dead cap space to him.
Yeah,
Cowboys, they don't like losing out on no money, bro.
Yeah.
And they're gonna bring him back. They're gonna work out something to stretch
starting.
Oh yeah.
And see, this is the thing. I agree that Tyler has more upside at left guard than left tackle. But it's about having not just a good player, but a good left side. So let me ask you a question. Which left side is better? Chuma at left tackle and Tyler at left guard, or Tyler Smith at left tackle and TJ Bass at left guard?
Ooh, I like TJ, man. I think
I like TJ Bass. He's got some nastiness, dog. Like we've seen it even in the games. He handled his own and made you get like, okay, even though he was undrafted. Because, I ain't going to lie. When I see Brock Hoffman, I love Brock Hoffman's nastiness, right? Mm-hmm. And I love the nastiness of TJ Bass. But I can't lie, y'all. I do look at neither one of these guys was undrafted. Like, why is that? And this is what I say. Is there a ceiling? Because, see, I don't want to feel like we have to rely, y'all, right, on a Brock Hoffman now. We're relying on an undrafted guy to be the starting center?
Hold on.
Hold on. Let me finish. I could see a Stephen Jones not hating on that move. Why? Because Brock Hoffman ain't going to cost no damn money. So if Brock Hoffman can ball out and play good, damn it, you don't think they ain't going to give him every bit of chance because you ain't making no money?
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
Let me tell you about this, though, bro. You talk about undrafted, you trying to be the smartest man in the room. And that's what the calling card for Stephen Jones is, the fact that, hey, I want to take these undrafted guys so I can pump out my chest and let people know that I'm the smartest guy. Because we got a guy named Terrence Steele who was undrafted, by the way, that worked out. So one of the things of his calling cards are, hey, I can find undrafted guys. I can find a Brandon Aubrey.
You mean Will McClay can find?
Yeah, but no, I'm getting the credit. Yeah, Will McClay might do it, but hey, he looks up to me, man. I'm executive vice president of operations over here.
You're right, Law. And guess
you look
what?
up to
Will
me.
McClay always got to make the call to Stephen. He can't just do it himself. Another handicapped, messed up reason why this organization, bleh.
Hell yeah. So shoot, they could at least put him on the first row. You go on the Cowboys website and you look up executive, you don't see Willie out there at all. Willie got to go down all the way down at the bottom. I said, God, no, they put the man in the basement. But that's okay, man.
And then they be taking credit for what Jerry say. This is what Jerry said. Jerry said, at the end of the day, you couldn't tell who made the pick. We was so good. You just really try to take all that credit.
Your damn act together.
We don't know who made the pick.
We.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Big. It's like that, though.
It's
like
big. That. Ain't it funny, though? This is the beautiful thing that I love about life and realness. And I'm going to say this. One of the most disappointing things that happened from Media Row, I'm going to do a show on this. Mm-hmm. But one of the saddest interviews was Brandon Cook with Stephon Gilmore. And they asked him about Belichick. And he said, why is Belichick not a coach right now? And he said, he too real. Think about that. That's where we are now in society.
Jalen Mills said the same thing. Did you ever chop that up and listen to what Jalen Mills?
Not yet.
Oh my God, he was cooking, and I love it because he was objective. He was objective with it.
It's we're in a place. We're in a place now to where it's viewed as negative for being too real, bro. It really is.
I know that.
No, but this is why I said it, Big. This is why I said though. In the end, though, Big. In the end, this is what I've been hearing a lot behind the scenes too. I'm gonna say this too because this is dope. You know what I've been hearing a lot behind the scenes? I used to hate Big. I used to hate Big Game James.
I used to
feel there's a lot of people that do it. Still, I'm cool. I'm the villain.
But cool. See, you stayed true to what you were seeing, right? And not falling for the wee woo.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
You stayed true, and now everybody's starting to finally catch up to the games that they've been playing for years. You just was one of the first to get fed up about it and say it loud. And now look, now most of the people are starting to join the Big Game James army. And this is not a negative army. This is not negative.
Right. It's called pressure.
It's pressure. I'm not going to let you play me. I'm not going to let you just stand up there and say we ain't got no culture problems. I'm not going to let you just do that and then be comfortable. Hell no. We got something to say. We are all sitting here like,
oh, hell no.
Well, not all.
Yeah. So Big Game James is more of the Magneto approach, and I'm more of the Professor X. You know, I'm more of the Charles Xavier, and it's just two ways. You know, then when Charles went mad, you know, he did a whole bunch of other crazy stuff, but that's a whole other storyline. But you know, I do get with what Big Game James is ultimately saying, right?
Yeah,
and that's why I know that this season, the off season, Big Game James cooked the most because he's literally gonna do his homework on players. Right. And he's going to literally do his research on free agencies and what can absolutely improve this team. And then just when you think that it's wee woo or whatever, he's at Oxnard, right? He's out there at the training facilities, and he's also calling out things, and they fool around. And that's why I said every time when I do my show, damn, I wish Big Game James was in there.
Me too.
Press. Oh my goodness! I would cash out Big Game James 1,000 a stack, a rack. If we just put him down there, man, and give those real stern questions, even if they don't want to answer it, it will force them to say something. And that's all we looking for from the Cowboy Nation, is for somebody to at least say something.
Please let me get in there, because we gonna get there though. We gonna get there one day. We gonna get because there. Y'all they need to be accountable, y'all. And that's I don't never try to. This is what I tell everybody, Long Boss. I love my Cowboys. I don't have to love the Joneses. I love my Cowboys before the Joneses was here. I'm always love my Cowboys, but we have to hold these guys to the fire. We got to hold these guys to being accountable. We can't always fall for the wee woo, because as soon as we do it as a fan base, they go back to being comfortable. They go back to doing their old ways. And then we as fans keep suffering. We have to continue to fight this fight. We got to continue to push, and not let them ever get comfortable in that skin.
Perfect.
We always have to put pressure on them.
Perfect. Even if we are put that back up on the field screen, my guy, Boss.
Which one? This?
You just put it up there, and it says the best part about the Dallas Cowboys 2023 regular season meltdown is many fans will no longer overhype junk science and believe messages that cause players to eat the cheese. Home field advantage, junk science will mean nothing. Blowouts is nothing. It's literally that these guys going to have to roll into whatever the schedule look like for the 2024 season, and Big Game James is going to be just like that woman when the women was twerking, and that dog was just sitting back there like, nah, I'm good. Because this is the truth right here, is that we got to make sure that these players don't get comfortable, and they got to block out the noise.
Yes, sir.
They got to block out the noise, whether it's good, positive, happy, or sad. Man, we going to have these guys, all of them, all 53 of those guys, to have a chip on their shoulder. Yeah. And they should, man.
Yeah.
They should.
This is my Twin Peak. You know, most people pin a
Twin
brand.
Peaks is a nice restaurant, though, by the way.
Yeah,
though.
Good one. Thank you for cleaning it up for me, brother.
Yeah.
But I pinned this tweet,
1-2 combo,
and I'm gonna keep it up because it's, you know, most people go pin something about themselves or, you know, nah. I think this is the message for 2024, man. We not taking it, and that's why you the face of it, Big. You the perfect face. You the perfect face.
Magneto
campaign, bro.
and you know what, boss? You know what, boss-in-law? I don't want to jump out there. I honestly, people don't understand. I hate doing it. Like,
y'all
don't know.
Ooh,
I hate doing this. Like, I hate within my soul that I have to do this. I want to be happy about my Cowboys every single day, y'all. Y'all don't understand. I really bleed my Cowboys like no freaking other, man. No freaking other. And I hate having to talk like this. You know how many times I have to talk to myself before I go live? Because I'm like, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say this because I don't want people just to be feeling this way. But then once I get live, I'm like, F that. Nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stand on what I believe. And I'm just
can't handle the truth.
I'm going to keep on doing it.
You want
I'm
answers?
not happy on the inside. Y'all feel me? I'm not happy on the inside, y'all. And I can't keep watching this when we get year after year, talent after talent. I just heard Law. I just heard you, boss. We right there. I'm tired of us hearing we right there.
Right there.
We had the opportunity this year. You saw the playing field, bro. You saw the playing field.
We had at least 2 home games.
You had the opportunity this year. Last year, that defense was crazy. Last year, shutting for like we had so many opportunities. And it's like, oh my God, I'm tired of it, y'all. I am mad. I'm tired of it. So I'm not gonna just sit there and act like it's all cool when I'm pissed.
Yoga fire.
Dracarys.
Hey, I love being a Cowboy.
Big Game James.
Game changer.
Hey, let's have some fun. Let's have a good time, man. Let's kick it.
And that's one thing that Jimmy Johnson would do is he would coach harder when players do perform well and when they perform great. He would coach a little bit harder, and he will hold those boys accountable even more. And I think that, and I'm not throwing any knives or jabs at Dak Prescott, but I truly believe that one of the things that even with him, I think that we need to even, and I know he's going to get it from the outside noise regardless, but I think that even within the confines of this team, we need to have him to be held even more to accountability. I think that CD Lamb, he needed to be held even more with more accountability. He said it that when they was talking, him and Parsons talking about changing the culture. He talked about CD, said, it starts with me, man. I can't be moping on the sideline. I can't have my head as long as Jay Leno chin. I got to make sure that I tuck it in. And on top of that, Parsons. If Parsons himself can't see that, hey, I get it. The perception equals reality. Yep. And me on the podcast talking, adding more and more fuel, more and more ammunition, more and more things for the ops that I may have to just sit back and just say, hey, for the 2024 season, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to only do the Cowboy stuff. I know that the nation and the people love me speaking, but right now the connotations is just not good for us to do that. So as a leader, I'm going to step back. Sometimes you have to dim your light so that others can shine. So, hey, sometimes Parsons, hey, just step back. We are not saying that you can't, but you can do all of the talking you want now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But when the season kick off, hey, you focus and locked in. And I'm not saying.
That ain't happening.
I'm not saying, because I know my guy Jay Tuck, you got a different opinion of this, right? And I get it. I'm not saying that he can't talk, but perception is reality.
Yeah, it is.
And you know what though? Go ahead, boss. I'm sorry.
No, I'm gonna be quick. Cause one thing I would say, and I said this when we was debating it, Tuck and I, is he walking on gas. And see, it's not just him. When you a Dallas Cowboy player, you are walking on gas. Yeah. It's just that it's worse with Micah because he walking on gas and playing with matches. See, that's a whole nother level now. When you got that microphone, like Steve and them is okay until what? The mic. Yeah. Once they get in front of the mic, the media they playing with matches. It's not even about what you said, it's what we can make it sound like you're saying. You see what I'm saying? It's not even what you said. Like when I heard Stephen Jones, it sounded like he was just calling his daddy aggressive. But we can make it sound like you're saying we don't have a culture problem. You playing with matches. And when you playing with matches, bruh, you go burn yourself and burn your team if you're not careful. And I think anybody that's looking out for Micah would tell him that.
Yeah, tell him, man.
You know, I got something right quick. I want to ask you guys a question, and I'm gonna give a statement after it. Do y'all think Amari Cooper was a leader?
Yep.
I don't.
Break it down.
Well, let me say
I just don't. I feel like he's a good player.
It depends on how you define leadership.
You got vocal leaders, you got example leaders, because when CeeDee Lamb walked up to Amari Cooper,
leader you talking about?
When CeeDee Lamb walked up to
Amari Cooper, down. Hold on. Let's break something down though. Why did they get rid of Amari Cooper in Raiders? Was it attitude too? Yeah, it was. Don't lie. It was. It was, and y'all know it.
I don't know.
Some of that attitude.
Some teams stupid.
Okay.
The Raiders got rid of Moss.
Okay, but do you agree? Do you think Amari Cooper sulks?
Sometimes.
I think that there's something that he does. Yep.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, okay. I think he did, and I think that forced his way out of the Raiders. They were like, here, you can have him. We know Amari Cooper's extremely talented. I'm not taking away from his talent, but I don't know if he's that leader. And this is why I'm saying, okay, watch me correlate.
Break it down. Okay.
CeeDee Lamb was drafted, right?
Okay.
Under and Cooper was there, right?
True.
Cooper was the man. Cooper was juice. Oh, I don't know if my mic is acting up. Is my mic? Can y'all still hear me?
No, we can hear you now.
Okay, sorry. So I don't know if Amari Cooper was the guy for a CeeDee Lamb as far as the leadership capacity. Okay, I don't think he was the leader. You can have talent, but that don't mean you're a leader. And I just don't think Amari Cooper was that leader that CeeDee Lamb had to look. You remember how they said you have somebody to look up to when you come in the league? I don't know if he was that leader, because see, here's the thing. When CeeDee Lamb, who's been in this, year 4, going into year 5, right? When I hear CeeDee Lamb, and I'm not hating on, I love how he took accountability. Understand, y'all? I love how he took accountability. But, bro, this is year 4. You don't know how you got to get out of your attitude and get the team rally? This is your year 4. This is year 4 for you.
Right.
And you're sitting there telling me, oh, I gotta, yeah, I can't be sulking on the side. Oh, man, come on, dog. Year 4, bro.
Yeah.
And you don't know how to get out of your attitude by now, dog.
Yeah.
But I saw that from Amari, too. And I feel like that correlated with CeeDee. Like, you saw that from him, too. And I just feel like I don't know if you had that real leader to guide you the way, because CeeDee, watch him in his games. I don't hate on CeeDee, like his talent or nothing, but let's keep it real, bro. Anytime something don't go his way, if you watch the game, he get mad as hell. Like he be throwing his arms, like he get mad. And it's just like, okay, you can get mad, but Dez would get mad and get on that sidelines and like, let's go. I ain't trying to do this no more. Let's go. He would get mad at himself, but then he would take it out and say, hey, man, we got to go. We got to pick it up. It's year 4, year 3 for y'all. Y'all still in that age where y'all
and I get all of that, and you right on the money with that. But collectively, most wide receivers are kind of diva-ish, because we can correlate that to AJ
Justin
Brown.
Jefferson
we can correlate that to Justin Jefferson. We can also correlate that. Right. Look to Debo.
Michael Irvin.
Debo Irv. So here's what I'm thinking though. Here's what I'm thinking. When I look at Debo Samuels, right? and he is one of their targets over there. They went and drafted a number 1 wide receiver, well, a first round wide receiver out of Brandon Ayuk, right? So that particular team can have 2 studs, but the Cowboys can't, because it just seems as if though even the Eagles can have 2 studs, but the Cowboys can't. It's always something that is always Cowboys versus Cowboys, right? And if the Cowboys were smart and wise, they would figure it out and said, okay, yeah, although we drafted CeeDee Lamb to be our future number 1 guy, hey, we just going to make it a problem for the opposing teams to stay up all night to stop this. And what they did, if we ultimately look at that contract of what Michael Gallup got, it proves in theory and as well as factuals that the Cowboys paid Michael Gallup over paying Amari Cooper, which is crazy. And I look at it like this, man. I needed that break, man. But what I'm saying is that, man, we shot ourselves in the foot contractually. I think that our contracts is really killing us more so than even the play on the field.
Oh, facts. Man, that boy, I gotta hit this button again. 3, 2, 1, go.
And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go.
Man, God, dog. I don't think people know what they was listening to.
Michael Gallup's a good old boy.
Hey,
that's the truth.
Let me tell you,
he's a good old boy.
Let me give you my take on it. To be all the way honest, when I look at these, because ain't this funny, man? Ain't this funny?
I ain't hating on.
No. Listen to me, big. Check this out. Ain't this funny? We had a game changer debate with these 2 boys, right? That's so funny, bro. Just now, this is my take on it. I think CeeDee Lamb actually learned what not to do from Amari. See, Amari, he didn't raise enough hell to me, to be honest. Like, he wasn't loud enough when he wasn't getting his targets. CeeDee Lamb, he learned when you the nice guy, you finish last. That's what he learned. So what happened early this season when CeeDee wasn't getting his targets? What he started doing?
Oh, hell no.
He was like, nah, y'all not gonna do me like Amari. Y'all not gonna under target me on the contract year. You ain't gonna do it. Fuck, nope. Because then he also said, when he was right there at passing Michael Irvin record, what'd he say? When they stopped targeting in the Miami game between quarter 2 and 3, he said something wrong. See, those words are specific. Something, y'all up to something. Yeah, I think he learned. That's my honest to God opinion, is I'm not gonna sit back quiet and get ran up out of here while y'all under target me.
Okay, I don't disagree with that, but you know what? As I said before, I love how CD took it upon himself in that podcast and say, I got to step up. I can't sulk. Yeah. But you know what? That's in hindsight. The damn game is over now.
I agree.
Now
too.
You're coming out and saying after the damn game is over. Yeah. That pisses me off in my opinion.
And you right about that year 4.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
You're right. It's you don't know how to get out of your attitude. You're the leader on the offense now. Amari Cooper's not there. You're the number 1 guy. You're supposed to be out there getting the team up. Michael Parsons, you're running your mouth, and I'm not hating. Understand how I'm coming. You out there chop, blah, 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 blah. You talking on every podcast. You talking everywhere. How come you ain't never talking on that field when we getting our ass kicked?
Ooh. Damn, dog, I never looked at it that way. Oh my goodness, I never looked at it that way.
It's what it is. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
We got some super
motivate.
Chats, y'all.
Yeah.
Dang, we got some super chats. Hey, did y'all make sure and the likes are down. I noticed that the likes are down. Yeah. So this first super chat, if y'all check y'all channels for your super chat, said Dak owes the Jones a discount. He got his money the first time around.
Nothing.
Man.
Why would Dak do that? Like, why would that give Stephen Jones a discount for him not to spend it?
What if I told you? What if I told you?
Why?
Let me pull this up. I just got to pull this up one more time to explain to folks, man. And I don't think I did it to the audience here, man. So I know we about to wrap it up and everything, but let me just pull this up, man, one time.
Yeah, take your time.
And I want people to just understand that, you know, how all of this stuff absolutely works, you know, and not go off of their feelings about this and just understand the contract aspect of it. Yeah. Okay. All right, so I got a Sharpie here. In 2021, Dak Prescott accounted for $17 million. Is that a big expenditure or low expenditure for a player?
Percentage of the cap low.
Yeah. That's low. And then in 2022, $19 million. That's what he counted against the cap.
Percentage of the cap low.
Yeah. Yes, a low percentage in 2026. But if everybody just really do their homework and they look at what Dak Prescott really accounted for since he's been here
in the Cowboys land, exactly.
He's not killing the Cowboys. In 2016, he counted $1 million against the cap, $17,941,000 against the cap. I mean, Rico Gathers was making more money than Dak Prescott. In 2018, $630,000. Man, there's somebody watching this channel make that much money right now. Y'all just
want answers?
Okay. All right. And then 2019, he counted $2.1 million against the cap. The craziest thing of it all between that year, because they franchise tagged him and then they worked that deal out, he literally counted $31.4 million against the cap in 2020. But that was pretty much after they did the franchise rigmarole thing with him. And we still had $60 million and we signed some hey guys. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Yeah. So I just want people, man, and I get it. I understand that people want to get angry and upset at Dak Prescott and his money and his cap. But all of those years that I just pointed out, when we had the cachet, when we had the money, the remuneration to go out there and grab somebody, to go get somebody, the argument was that the reason why they couldn't get somebody is because they said they got to pay Dak. You know what I'm saying? So when they ultimately paid him, they still had money left over and they still didn't get anybody. Do that make any sense, y'all?
No. So why would you give him a discount? It's the whole thing Law was saying.
So why would you
give them a discount? They misusing it. Like you would.
Yeah.
Come on now. It's really that simple too, really.
Yeah, it's low cap hit. So all I can say is now it's finna hit. Me personally, this is what I really want, man. You know, I'm to the point whereas I can't wait for the day that Dak is gone. I agree. I want him gone then. I want him to go.
What you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
You know what I'm talking about, right? I just want him to go. I just give it a Dak.
Yeah,
so people can understand.
Just end it. Go get started over Dallas and show what you got. You feel me? Y'all hate on him. Let him go somewhere else.
We mean that. We don't
mean that. It's an entendre.
Yeah, because we know what the result will likely be. You know, but it's like sometimes you want people to go ahead and get what they've been asking for. It's like, bro, y'all been saying y'all wanted this. Y'all been saying y'all wanted Cooper Rush and you've been wanting a red rifle. Now you want Trey Lance. You don't know what you want. Every time you get what you want, it don't work. Every time. Well, let's get Trey Lance. You've been trying to give every quarterback a chance to get rid of Dak and none of them work.
None of them work. Right. Just go ahead and do it. Just do it. Just go ahead. You know. Also, you know, they are in the middle rows with even CD. Like, don't stretch this thing all the way out. Go ahead and pay that man. Don't stretch this thing all the way out.
It's a lot of receivers waiting to get paid. You need to pay him now. You need to
pay him now before Justin Jefferson. I'm telling you.
See, we you know what we on? We still be on stuff like the first person that call loses. The first person that makes the call loses. See, we still what was the owner before Jerry? What was his name?
Tex Ram, I believe. Somebody.
Tex Ram taught me a long time ago. The first person that makes the call. The first person. Man, that's when the salary cap was $1. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Bum right or somebody. Hey, here's another thing though. that when we look at all of this, is it's simple. Because I believe last year, boss, remember we were talking about, man, we can literally extend Dak Prescott for 49, 48 million.
Yeah.
Before Hurts got paid, right?
Yeah. Before.
Yeah. We would have got him at 48. That's saving you about 10 million there.
10.
No. Because see, hey, hold up.
He right.
Wouldn't that mean you believe in? Wouldn't that mean you believe in
I'm
that?
with you, big. I'm with you. It's a good way to get your back. Yep.
Don't you know how much money we be rolling into right now?
I'm gonna keep
you extended him.
Listen to what you're saying, Law. Listen to what you're saying. You could have already done this. So I'm gonna go back to it again. If you believed in your quarterback, you would have did it.
Yeah, I think it's worse than that, big. I think it's slightly worse. I think it's partially what you're saying. I think they also partially resent Dak.
True.
I think
Maybe they do.
That. I think they resent that he the type that don't go on those boat trips with him.
Right.
He stays with
you
the
don't
players.
never see them together.
No,
what did Prescott father said to us, man? It's been a long time now. I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
He said they betted against us. He said he was in watery eyes, man. We was out there. He said they betted against my son.
Yep. Facts.
They betted against my son.
Yeah.
And if that's the father speaking to us about that, what you think, man, how he feels? You know,
right.
When you bet, when you have ownership, when you have the organization to bet against you.
Listen, it is no quarterback in history with Dak Prescott's resume that ever been franchise tagged.
None in history. I think that Drew Brees probably got tagged at the end,
but they already knew his resume.
Oh, a resume. Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you could say Kirk Cousins, but Kirk Cousins' resume wasn't Dak. He wasn't an instant success. You know? So
anyway. Yeah. So Serotonin, I appreciate you said so trade Dak Prescott. And here's the thing. But no. Here's the thing. See, Todd France is not a fool, right? So Todd France, that contract is whooping the Joneses' asses, man.
It is.
And, you know, it's beating them down left and right because he's seen this happen before it happened and said, all right, cool, I'm going to put these clauses on there so that y'all won't Russell Wilson him, so that y'all won't do X, Y, and Z to him, so you won't even Amari Cooper him. You know, they saying Amari Cooper to Siberia. Amari Cooper supposed to go there to fail, but ultimately what Amari Cooper did, he absolutely rose to the occasion over there. He was like the first wide receiver in Browns history to do all of those crazy numbers. And I'm sitting here looking at my precious numbers that could have been here.
Could have been.
So look. I know I'm hogging the mic. You know, like you say, those pastors. No, but I'm gonna tell you. So if you had the kind of caliber of wide receiver here. So when you have a slow start with CeeDee Lamb moping and got his face longer than Jay Leno chin, maybe you won't have two guys moping. Maybe you will have an Amari Cooper to get wild. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah.
The truth is, what Law is saying is, to be honest, we should have had right now Amari starting to phase into the number 2, and then CD would have been climbing into the number 1 position in a natural cycle. It's the same thing that happened with Justin Jefferson and Thielen. Thielen was the number 1, but right. It cycled, right? We should have we still to this day should have Amari, but we chose Gallup. That's what we did. It's just what it is.
Yeah, and you know that's why
our fans don't believe in you, Steven. Yeah. That's why everybody roll their eyes when you talked about Jerry said he always out. No, y'all not. Y'all play games. You trying to be right about your draft picks. You be forcing it. That's what we know. That's what you're doing. You told us, well, when y'all see what Gallup can do, you bet on Gallup coming off an ACL. I don't care how Amari pouted. Amari can pout all he want. He's still better than Gallup coming off an ACL any day.
And on top of that, remember they tried to hit us with, Amari kept getting hurt and stuff. And then we did our research and we was like, nah, Gallup been hurt every year.
Gallup been hurt every year. Yep.
It's crazy, man.
We knew they were going to sign him anyway when that game he got hurt. first thing I said was, "Yep, they signing him."
Yep.
Because remember, he was waiting to get his deal because he was in it. As soon as I seen him hold that knee, I said, "Oh yeah, they definitely signed him now. He got an injury, so they're gonna put priority on signing him now because now they can fleece him, now they can underpay him, and now they don't have to pay him no kind of big money and get away with it." Remember when we had Barry Church on here, and remember what Barry Church said they did to Barry Church. Y'all remember what he said they Cowboys did to him?
Yep.
But to be real, man, Gallup got a real nice contract though, bro. I mean,
He did for being injured, for coming off an injury. Yeah. But I just feel like another reason why Law that he gets the contract is because, I'm not saying he. I don't know.
He a son.
I feel like he kisses
the 5 years, 60 million. 5 years, 60 million.
I feel like he kisses the ring, in my opinion. And people who kiss the ring, it's just like at a job, y'all. Well, when we working at a job, them people, and you like, man, this fool right here. Oh my God, like you getting this money, but you see him over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like they get their favorites and then they take care of their favorites. LVE is a favorite son. That's why he gets the opportunity to be able to come back. Michael Gallup is a favorite son. That's why we're going to play you. What? You're talking back and talking out? Nah, you ain't a favorite son, and we're going to get rid of you no matter how much kind of talent you have. We want people that come in here and do what we tell them to do. Don't tell me that that's not the mentality, because we all seen from time and time again, when you see guys being raucous and like Dez and them, they're like, nah, that's not the Cowboys way. It's about the brand. And you're going to respect the brand more than anything else. So y'all ain't going to be doing all that crazy stuff over here in Dallas. And that's the way it is. And that's the law that they have.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Laws, man. And hear me out, man. Shout out to Gallup, man. I still like you, man. My guy.
They said they hired Zim to move Parsons to linebacker. He's not a defensive end in Zim's system. They're going to use that during negotiations.
Facts,
I can see that. I can see that happening, Klebo.
He called out. Oh boy, today in that interview.
It's already starting, Law. I'm gonna listen to it.
It's already starting. Yeah. Listen to it. It's somewhere in the midway point, whereas he put the onus on him instead of on the coaching staff.
Wee said,
but
he probably offered Dak Mahomes current money. I wouldn't be surprised. Then Coach Marv said, fellas, like I said, the Jones are using the Gilligan's Island concept to make money with the Cowboys, to finance their other real money-making business. Facts. Yeah. And I see what he's saying. It's like, basically, it's reality TV. That's basically what he's saying. All of this. Because it makes sense. Because especially when you start looking at Trey Lance, the drama that they created with that, it's just backwards. Like, every other team unload QB controversies, we welcome them. We want them. We want it. Yeah, give us more. Drama. Yeah. I can see the Gilligan's Island. He said this fan base is on the fringe. Steven says, F us. Right. Yeah. True. We on the fringe, bro. And I don't think he reading it. He said,
they don't care about us. Stephen Jones don't care about us, bro.
It. Yep. And Chris 214. He didn't admit to that. We ain't got no culture problem. We good over here. We good. We preach one position, he just gonna neglect another. Then he said Stephen Jones is goofy of the week. That's all my super chats.
All right, I got some here. Got my guy Chris 214. Appreciate you, man, for your support. He says, I really appreciate you guys for your work. We really appreciate you for all that you do as well. We have Marcus W.
Appreciate
yes,
you, Chris.
Indeed. He said, Stephen Catboy is a generational curse of epic proportions, Law. We need to pray this away. Laugh out loud. Yeah, man. Sometimes,
you ain't lying. You ain't lying. God got to intervene on this. God is the
God got to intervene on this.
God got to intervene on this. You ain't lying, Marcus.
Yes, indeed, man. And I say this too, man. with Stephen Jones, man, when you have the silver spoon versus getting it out of the mud, you see things differently. Like he's probably like Donald Trump's son. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably like Joe Biden's son. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever rich or whoever knows who's been around in circles. He's those dudes, right? And you look at him. Sometimes looking at the interview, he look older than Jerry. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, dog, man, chill out, sit down somewhere, let somebody else run this, man, because he's running himself dead. All right, Conley Jones says, if we think the Jerry and Steven era is stressful, then wait till the Steven makes the decision when just it's Steven by himself. I think I ain't gonna say that out loud. But hey, man, I feel you though, bro. I feel you though, fam. And TC on the drum says, with the $5 support, man, we really appreciate you, fam. He says we should extend Law, Big Game James, and Boss. The final word, baby. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Man, pay us, man. Pay us, man.
Pay
the more
us,
y'all
yeah.
Pay us, man.
The louder we talk and the more independent we become. For real.
You mean the signing
Say that again, Law. Say that again, Boss. Say that again.
Pay us, bro. Like, for real.
Yeah.
Like, listen, because some people can't just kill the mic. The mic ain't for everybody. You need sometimes people that support. You know what I mean? For real. It's what it is. Yeah. And I think Law is gifted on the mic. So help him, support him. Help him do more.
Ain't no thinking. He gifted. Ain't no thinking. You don't get 100K with no gifts.
Yeah, for real. Because
if y'all get 100K, what?
If I promise y'all, bro, if all of us independent doing this, oh my God. What you think gonna happen if Big doing this full time all the time? What?
Bro, I'm putting pressure.
What you think gonna happen?
I'm putting real pressure.
Yeah, man. So anyway, nope. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get us there when we get there, man. We appreciate everybody, man. Everything counts. So, and my boy with the last super chat say, wide receiver with 24 picks. I love it.
I wouldn't put it past it.
I love it too.
They gonna really put the pressure.
Hey, they're gonna put pressure. Pressure. I got a couple super chats I want to go through right quick, y'all. Marvin Hargrove, my dog, he came with the $2 holler just for the $2 holler. And my guy Chris 214, I think he hit everybody's page, but he asked me what would it take for me to drink Kool-Aid? Absolutely nothing, Chris 214. Absolutely nothing.
that damn Super Bowl, you drink all.
Yeah, right. But I was going through the Super Bowl. That's almost like when pigs fly.
Oh, hey.
All right, so my final word. I mean, just when I thought we was gonna talk about football today, they dropped some content on us. For real, like for real. I was like,
you're right.
I was like, oh, we finally get to talk about some football today. Nah, we talking about drama that they create.
Your mama.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. It's you know, I'm in this to try to put ideas out there to help us win a championship. I'm turning more into a person that's just documenting dysfunction. That's what it's starting to feel like. It's going from being on a mission to just kind of keeping records on the stupid stuff we do. But at the same time, on a glass half full type of thing, even though they very dysfunctional, they still have some talented pieces around them. I think Law is right on that. I think in terms of talent, I think Will McClay is talented. I think the scouting team is talented. I think overall, as long as we keep Will McClay, we go get multiple cracks at it. It's just that will they get out the way and be able to execute on it. Also, we go take a pause from the final word. We ain't gonna be here next week. I just want to give y'all that, let y'all know we taking a pause. Before the 13th, we be needing a break too. Say we be needing a break too, bruh. Say
finish it.
Boys be over here delirious doing the final word. So free agency gonna start around the 13th. So that's gonna give us some time.
I love that.
That's gonna give us some time to refresh, recharge, rebuild. Because we always working. We ain't gonna stop working. We just ain't gonna word next week. We ain't gonna just. So I just want to let everybody know that me and Law talked about it before the show. Just so everybody know, we go be here. Now we gonna still do the draft show. We just ain't doing this Tuesday. We all go chill. Big is chilling. I'm chilling. Law is chilling. Let's go. That's my final word.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I wish I had some final words. I ain't got no words for this team. None at all. I'm tired of y'all. Y'all get on my nerves. I love my squad.
It muted him.
All I ask.
They got you, dog. Come on, man.
Got him.
They got him.
They got it,
Riggs. They said we don't want to hear that.
They got him, bro.
The mic said, all right. You know what I'm saying? All
bro.
right. Yeah.
Man, they done got the homie, bro. They done
They done
sniped
got
him, bro. He was just finna give us that business too, bro. I was waiting on it.
Yes, indeed. Did you hear this Gill amongst us? But I would say this though, and the words of Big Game James, I get it. You know, my whole objective for this 2024 season is to just get him to hold the cup. And if he can just hold the cup, and then we'll work on him sipping just a little bit from the beautiful cup of the Dallas Cowboys. It's cold. This really cold glass of Kool-Aid, and that will happen. We just going to manifest it, man. I think that somehow, one way or another, man, this cup right there, he got a little teaspoon left, and we got barely none left in this. We're going to make Big Game James at least hold the cup, and it's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. I just need for us to make one or two moves in the free agency. And before we get to the draft, I need for us to knock out this draft so we can go into this season, the 2024 season, with high hopes again and expectation. I'm going to still keep the hope over here. I'm going to keep fighting over here, boss. I know it's tough, man, but y'all write this down. HOPE. That stands for hope. Hold on. Pain is ending. Come on, baby. Let's go. DC for life, not for short. Salute.
3, 2, 1. Drop it.
And remember,
I stand with you on
you're
that.
listening to nothing but the best. Let's go.
On that, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, bro.
Oh, you drinking? Come on with it.
On what you just said, I'm drinking it. We always do good on getting talent. I'm going to drink that.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah. The hope dealer. I see you be in the chat. They
No, that's
hope
real.
dealer. I'm trying to deal some hope, man. You know,
Man, you ain't tell no lie on that. We do good at getting talent.
Yeah.
You're right.
Lately I just wanna run it up. Kinda check or something. I've been really in the field, let up. I've been really in the field, let her rush, I let her feel. Lately I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Half a ticket to a meal. Lately I just wanna run it up. Kinda check or something. Lately I just wanna run it up. Count that too, count it up. Lately I just wanna run it up. Need them ones, I need them fives, need them tens, I need that change. To the safe, got blues inside. Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still save and roll my change. Take some losses when I play, charge it to the game. I'm with L, yeah, I'm with T Black, I'm with Revan now. I'm with A, yeah, I'm with J, yeah, I'm with Chuck and now. Still the same, not switching sides, now it's about loyalty. You switch sides off for the bag, and that's worth more to me. I mix Nike with designer, I experiment. You just rock what's on the shelf, and I'm not feeling it. Search for the one, but baby girl, it's nothing real as this. Can't trust a soul, I keep a hammer, call it too legit. I've been really